Hello guys, it's Steve here. Sorry, I'm watching the Bears preseason game against the Denver Broncos, and they're losing 22-0. The Cubs are playing right now, and they're losing to the Cardinals 2-0. They might have changed, I don't know, but well, apparently boy hospitalized after injury on roller coaster in Pennsylvania. Wow. Yeah. This happened at, I don't know what, doesn't say what roller coaster it was, but it happened in, at the Idlewild, I think that's how you pronounce it, Idlewild and Soak Zone Amusement Park in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's 50 miles east of Pittsburgh. So apparently the boy, he was on a roller coaster with his brother, and guess he fell off or whatever and got injured. He fell off and got injured, which is scary and shit. Hopefully he's doing okay. It didn't say he died or anything, but just injuries. It doesn't say what injuries he suffered, but hopefully he recovers and shit. You know, this is one reason why I don't like going on roller coasters. I'm scared that stuff like this is gonna happen, I don't like going on roller coasters because, you never know, something could happen, I have a feeling that, possibly maybe the protection will break and I'll fall out while it's going, or maybe I'll get stuck up there. Like, I remember, like, last year, I remember going to Six Flags last year. Remember, it was the last ride of the night before going home. I actually mentioned this because I remember I made a video about this, about my trip to Six Flags last year. And in that video I mentioned that, remember, I was in line for the last ride of the day, and we were in line forever because the ride got stuck or whatever, and there was people on the line on the ride. There were people on they were stuck on the ride. It was like all the way at the top, and the ride was stuck, and it wouldn't work with people on it and shit. That's scary and shit. It would have been worse if it was upside down, Hell, it could be upside down and then the ride could, get stuck, and that could kill you because, you're upside down and all the blood rushes. You know what I'm trying to say? That could kill you and shit, Something like that could happen. I don't know, you never know. Maybe it's the strap, the protection could break off and you'll fall off, I went to Six Flags 3 times, 2000 on, August 10th, 2011, July 20th, 2013, and August 5th of last year, 2015, and, every time I go, I'm always scared that something bad will happen, that an accident will happen, I'll fall out of the roller coaster, the strap will break, I don't know. I'm scared that something like that's gonna happen. I don't really like going to, Six Flags that much. I mean, some of the rides I enjoy, but I'm also scared that, something will happen. And I'm, like, forced to go. I'm always forced to go there. And, and I remember hearing some stories about accidents. Like, this also happened in Kansas City a couple days ago. A kid got injured on, like, a water slide or whatever. I don't know if he got killed or not. I think he died. I don't know. I could be wrong. But that happened. I also remember back in a couple days before I went to Six Flags in July of 2013, I remember hearing a story that a woman in Texas fell off a roller coaster and died. You know, the strap broke or whatever that, you know, protects you from falling out. You know, stuff like that could happen and shit. You could fall out of the ride. You know, something bad could happen and you never know. Especially, you know, when I go to Six Flags, the American Eagle, I hate that ride because, you know, that one doesn't, you know, like the rides like the Raging Bull and the X-Flight, those rides I like, and the Batman, I feel comfortable on those rides because they have a lot of protection and shit. I feel safe on those rides. But the American Eagle doesn't have that much protection. It just has a bar and a seat belt. And when we go down, I feel like I'm going to fall out, you know? That one's scary. And that one, you know, you see the wood's all like, looks cracked and shit. The wood looks cracked and shit, and I'm scared that, you know, while I'm on the ride, the wood will break, and then, you know, we're all gonna fall and shit, you know. The ride's gonna break while, you know, we're using it. They need to renovate that ride. Eventually, something like that's gonna happen. But, you know, yeah. But stuff like this happens. And this is just why one reason why I'm just scared to go on roller coasters, because I'm scared that, you know, maybe I'll get stuck up there, and God, if I ever go to Six Flags again and go on a roller coaster and it gets stuck, oh God, that's gonna be fucking scary. And I'm scared it's gonna happen while we're upside down again, you know, that won't be good if it's upside down. You know, you never know when it's gonna. It could take forever. It could take hours for, you know, the ride to fix. So we'd be upside down for hours. We'd be dead and shit. Oh, you know, I'm just on the ride, and all of a sudden, the protection just for some reason breaks off, and then I fall out of the ride, and then I'm gonna die, and then it's gonna be all over the news that I die on a roller coaster and shit. But, you know, yeah, stuff like this could happen. And there's other stories about people dying on roller coasters, like roller coaster accidents or whatever. And again, I'm shocked this kid didn't die. Says he survived and shit. And hopefully he doesn't, you know, pass away. That'll be sad. Nobody likes to hear, you know, that their loved one fell off a roller coaster, got into a roller coaster accident. No one likes to hear that, you know. Stupid motorcycle. But yeah, this is my video. So hopefully this kid survives. So far it says he survived again. Hopefully he doesn't die. You know, and this shit will happen again. You never know where it could be. Maybe it could be at the Six Flags in Gurnee, Illinois, where I usually go. Maybe it could happen at Disney World in Florida, or Disneyland in Anaheim, or whatever. I think that's where Disneyland is, in Anaheim, California. You know, or it could happen at some other amusement park. But yeah, see you later, guys. Goodbye.